Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll be doing another Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine reading. If you do enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe. Also join membership if you'd like to, which is the join button below this video and also the link in the description box. It's where I post all of the extendeds. If this reading resonates, I would highly suggest watching yesterday's extended. I feel like it could be a little bit significant. So yeah, definitely join if this reading resonates for you or if any of my readings resonate. I will likely try and post some channel messages as well after this video, but we're gonna get into this reading because this is a good reading, I feel, and it's I feel pretty clear cut. So essentially in this reading, guys, we talked about in the last reading, we basically figured out what's going on. There is a masculine who is, staying in some sort of, getting like it's an RV park or like some sort of, basically a park away from these karmic people. It's kind of like in the middle of the wilderness, camping grounds or something, and he's staying there. He's doing his own thing, really taking time to reflect on the situation, thinking a lot about Divine Feminine, also writing you something or creating something for you while he's there. That can involve writing a song, playing guitar, singing, or it could be to do with artwork, something to do with painting, and also sketching in a sketchbook even. I was getting something about a graphite pencil. And also just writing something. He could even be writing a book as well. Like, it could be that significant. But while he's there, there's people that are trying to get in contact with him. These family members or these people from his past, these karmic people. There's a group of them, but there was one that he was at one point partnered up with. They were together, but I think he found out this person had a child with someone else. This person recently had their child, I feel. They're breastfeeding right now. I've been getting a lot about, formula, breast milk, something to do with children. This person's health also isn't the best, but anyways, so he was with them in the past and then he left them. And when he did, he also took all of his money with him, because he found out, they were somehow stealing from him or they were using him for money. They were also, I feel, abusive, these people. They were abusive to their children, I feel, as well. Multiple things, but they threaten this masculine in many ways, also potentially with a gun. So this is why he really couldn't speak out a lot, and so he just had to do his best to get away from them. And while he's there, away from these people, they are trying to craft a plan to get him back and get him back in their life. So they planted some sort of hidden camera at one point, or this is some footage they have from the past, and they've been watching him. They've been like voyeurism. They have like intimate photos, I feel, of him that they were taking, and they were also trying to do some sort of hacking, trying to get into his bank account, something about his credit card info. I was getting specifically a savings account they were trying to get into, and this is because he stopped paying their bills. He stopped paying their rent or something like that, and they can't afford it by themselves, because also one of these people, I feel, recently lost their job or is about to if they haven't already. They could be in the medical field as well as one of these people. But they recently lost their job. These people are just a mess. They are addicted to different drugs. They drink a lot. One of them could have a tattoo. One of them could have a nose ring. Very specific messages. They could speak Spanish, be Mexican, something like that, or like I don't know, just speak Spanish somehow or another language. Okay, but I got a very specific message last night. It's so weird. Sometimes I'll be like half asleep and I get messages and I wake up and I have to write them down. But the message I heard was Casa Libra is how I heard it. I don't know if I'm saying that right at all, but I looked it up. It was a Spanish term, I think, and it's a homeless shelter in California. So that was so significant. So again, I said these people are in Arizona, I felt, but you know what? They could also be in California. I'm not really sure. Both those places are very significant though. So if you guys are watching the news or something, I feel like those two places are the ones specifically to watch, though there are others we've said that are involved, including now seems Canada. Also, where else? There's another location like New York, Florida. I feel like these one of these people have family members in Florida as well, like a grandmother or something who recently passed away. That could be significant for someone. But anyways, okay, so this is what's going on with them. And I mean, they're homeless right now. They're meeting at like a McDonald's, and I feel like this person also has medical bills to pay and things like that. But because they're in really bad health because of all the drugs and alcohol, and I feel like their child may also not be in great health because of this. Because I did hear messages about that. We talked about it in the past, but They are literally spending their time watching this masculine, trying to get into his accounts because they need him back to pay for their bills. Like it says paying rent. Sorry about my messages. Also, I don't even think I should show that on camera, that word. But anyways, okay. So they threaten this masculine. Their plan is to send him like a package with, I feel, photos in it or a message regarding this to prove that they have evidence on him, and they're going to say that they'll post it publicly if he doesn't do what they want him to do, aka, you know, pay their bills, pay for all this stuff for them, give them his money, stuff like that. Look at, we have public creepy, we have, look at 18 plus content, we have it's going to be put on TV, someone saying please don't hurt me, I like your body. We'll talk about this more in a second, but that's what they're threatening. And they've sent this to this masculine. I feel like this masculine might know about it by this point already, or he already knows that they've been watching him or something. He's already, I feel, gotten the package. If they were sending something to him, I feel like he's gotten it. He knows about it now. And so now he's left with this big decision, like, what do I do, is kind of where he was at. So for some of you, I said he might have already had a private investigator on these people. I feel like authorities may already know about these people to some extent. But for others, I don't know. I'm not sure. Like, I feel like this is a big thing for him where he's got this decision to make. Do I, you know, do what they say and listen to them? And also these people are telling him not to talk to cops or authorities as well. They're threatening him, like, if he does that. So he's thinking about it. He's like, what do I do? And basically it's this big decision, and he's spending a lot of time thinking about it, a lot of time. Because originally he'd wanted to go towards the divine feminine, but then now he's got this in the way. And so if you look up here, I found this really interesting. Yes, this is a computer saying that they are watching him, but also look at it. It says test on it, and we have the wall right here. I feel like this masculine is looking at this like, this is my final test. This is something that I have to get through. And I feel like when he looks at this, at first it's stressful. It leaves him really upset and sad and frustrated. But then he kind of gets himself together a little bit, and he realizes, you know what, like, I've gotten through so much, I can't let this last thing stop me. So guys, I'm telling you, this masculine, he's not giving up. He is ready to fight for this. So these people also, there's something about dice here. Someone could do gambling or something like that, I'm getting in this reading. But I also get this as the masculine is about to roll the dice on this situation and take a big risk that these people do not see coming. So basically, it also says spirit is guiding you. This is something so divinely guided. This masculine is trusting his intuition. Finally, after all this time, I feel like he's been not trusting it. He's going to trust it, and he's going to take a leap of faith because he knows his future lies somewhere else, and that's with the divine feminine. And look at what's going to manifest, guys. This is what's manifesting next. Very exciting. And look at these people are going to be in trouble for what they've done. They're going to face consequences. We're just waiting for this all to play out in the physical world. But so right now, this masculine makes the decision. And so his decision involves talking to an authority figure. So I'm seeing him going to some sort of cop or police, some authority figure. He's going to say everything about these people. He could also send them a letter or something, but he's going to reveal everything about these people. He's going to ask for help, and I'm seeing him going to be safe. And these people still have no idea that he's talked to this person or something. So they don't really know what's going on. They still think they got the upper hand. They're going to reveal something in the news, whatever. But then all of a sudden, remember guys, this hasn't manifested yet, but it's going to. Then they see this masculine start moving. His van or whatever leaves the RV park, or he starts traveling, or they hear him over the sound, the audio, the video that they're watching. They see him start traveling. They're like, wait, what is he doing? Like, where is he going? That's the messages I was getting last night. They were actually saying, like, where is he going? They're like, I don't know. Figure it out. They're fighting over this. They're angry. And so they're worried that he's going towards the divine feminine. So they're like, oh, okay, well, we're going to have to do something about this. And I don't know how this all goes down, but, like, they're seeing this happen. They're freaking out. And I don't know. I'm just getting one of them, like, throws a phone or the laptop or something. Someone gets really angry when this happens, when they see him making the choice to travel. He's going to make the choice. And guys, I'm telling you, this is so beautiful. It is guided by spirit. The reason he makes this choice is because of an awakening. He goes through this awakening where he's like, no, I'm not going to let these people control my life anymore. Like, And this is his final step in his awakening, is realizing this final step. It's so amazing. This is why I feel like everything happens for a reason. We have magical abilities. This is why I'm saying this is spiritual. You need to open up to me and love. He knows that a divine feminine is waiting for him, and I feel like he's telepathically feeling this, and he's hearing the messages from spirit that say you need to leave and you need to make this decision for yourself, and he's going to do it. And so he does this, and again, these people are freaking out, so mad, but I feel like authorities are on this. They know what's up. I almost feel like they could be guiding them towards the airport, something like that. He's going to go towards an airport, though. He's about to get on a plane. He also just got some sort of loan as well for something. I keep getting that message that he got a loan recently to do something. So I don't know where that comes into play, but it just keeps coming out. But he's imagining a future with divine feminine, and he's going for it. He's not going to let these people stop him. Look, he's feeling good at this point. So he's getting on a plane. I was actually hearing last night LaGuardia Airport, which is in California again, LA, which is interesting. I thought he was somewhere else, but again, I actually am getting that this could be a karmic person as well. So if it's not him going towards that specific airport, I feel like a karmic person may get stopped at an airport because they are like, oh crap, they realize that they're screwed because this masculine's leaving, and maybe they hear something or they find out that the cops know about them. Because I also was getting last night messages that the footage, whatever they're watching him on, gets cut off at one point. Like it gets cut. And then they're like, wait, why can't I hear anything or see anything anymore? And that's when he goes and travels. But I feel like then they freak out because now they know that they might have been caught. And then I'm getting that they could try and escape through the airport, the LaGuardia Airport specifically. And then that's where authorities are there to catch them or something like that. Again, I don't really know how they can even afford a plane ticket if that's even the case, but I just was hearing that airport name. It could be significant for someone. Otherwise though, no matter what, this masculine's getting on a plane and they're getting caught. Like that's the moral of the story, no matter how it plays out. Something about California and Arizona is significant. And also Canada in this reading. I'm getting that a specific masculine could be traveling towards Canada, somewhere in Canada. So I just wanted to point that out up here. It did come out, and it came out last night as well. So this includes he is going to travel towards a divine feminine, and he is going to surprise her. And I'm also getting, though, that he wants to text her ahead of time. So this could be at the airport he texts her, but he's still, despite all of this stuff going on, he's still got its nerves that are stopping him ultimately from texting you. It's a lot of like anxiousness and just thinking like, am I worth this? Like, but I feel like he's going to get past that. He will get past it ultimately, but it's just taken him some time. He's been through a lot, and I feel like he just worries that, like what if things continue to go wrong kind of thing. But Spirit's saying this time it's not going to. This time it will go right if you just trust yourself. So you will likely receive a text message from him when he is on his way or in your city, and then he will come to your house. And he has some sort of gift to give you. And also there's something about, again, jewelry that someone wants to give you. And I'm getting, guys, for many of you, this could even be a full proposal. This masculine, I'm telling you, like I was getting messages last night, like he wants to be like, will you be my wife? Like it's that kind of thing. It's that intense when he comes towards you. And he's gonna do it. He's so doing it, guys. I'm so proud of him. He's gonna get past this. He is overcoming this. He's not letting these people stop him. And also, the best part of this whole thing is that we got a whole return to sender situation going on here, because they had talked about putting something in the news about this masculine that was gonna be, really embarrassing for him. It was really gonna just ruin his reputation. And instead, these karmics find out that what ends up in the news is a story about them and everything they've done, and they are going down for it. And this involves, guys, I feel an unaliving in the past. Like I told you guys, this something could have went down specifically in Las Vegas. I was getting some sort of fight or something, or at some sort of party, something happened with like drugs and alcohol. I don't know, but they're going to go down for so many different crimes, I feel. This is going to be on TV. I've gotten the message about TV so many times. And these people are going to be shocked. They're going to be so shocked because their whole plan to do this to this masculine just backfired and went back on them. And this also includes someone here could be very religious and very involved in the church, and now people are going to see them in a whole different light because of who they actually are. Or it could be a church that's exposed, something like that. But I'm getting that like these people kind of act all high and mighty, you know, on their views of life and everything, but then they're about to be exposed for the complete opposite. They're not at all who they say they are. And yeah, we also have rash, burn. Someone has an STD. I know I said this, but it just keeps coming out. And this person, I feel that something about this comes out in the news or something. I don't know why, but somehow that's exposed about them. And they're like, no, but like, I'm healed now. Like, I don't have it anymore. Like, it's something like that. They're so embarrassed about whatever comes out. But yeah, guys, this is such a return to sender situation. This is showing why you don't do bad things, because spirit will always bring it back on you. So it's amazing. We have stop bullying. Look at this, is being taken care of by like an authority figure right here. This is like authorities, especially with the King of Swords and the Hierophant right next to it. And then we have someone driving in their car. Look, they're feeling peaceful. They're feeling the good vibes as they drive towards the Divine Feminine. See, he fought for this. Like, Divine Masculine fought for this, and he did not give up. And that's what's so important here. And that was part of his spiritual awakening, was to realize that, you know, you can't let people control your life. If you really want something, no matter what, go for it. Trust your intuition. Trust, like, the universe that it will bring you what you want if you truly believe in it. And I feel like that's what he's done. And now these people are going to face karma for what they have done. And they are going to end up going to jail, these people. And again, these people were meeting at like a McDonald's every single day to talk about this. Whatever they were doing, that's where they were meeting, is what I'm getting. But yeah, they're going to end up in jail, guys. It's so obvious in this reading. And this masculine's going to be really proud of himself for doing what he did. And I feel like you are going to be proud of him too for getting there and making it happen. So I'm also going to tell you guys some channel messages and things, a little additional things I figured out last night. So if anything resonates with you. So I also wanted to mention, for those who aren't in members, we did kind of figure out, I believe, where someone's exact masculine is located right now, but we didn't want to put that online just because I want to give him his privacy in this situation. And I feel like, because, you know, you will hear from your person when they are ready. But yeah, it was very interesting last night. I got some very, very specific messages, which is why I feel like something is growing closer and closer, because I always get very detailed messages as something is close to manifesting. So anyways, I was hearing someone wears perfume or cologne or wants to give that to you as a gift. It could be a masculine that wears like a type of cologne, or they remember some sort of perfume about you. It could be a karmic, it doesn't have to be. I also am getting where this masculine is located right now. We said this last night, but there's mountains in that area. Yeah, these people do not know at all where he's going when he leaves this place. They start freaking out because, again, I feel like the camera shut off or something. What else? Yeah, okay. There's also a group of people that have been watching him. It might be more than 2 people, by the way. It does not have to be just 2 feminines. It could be like a masculine or feminine, or like a bunch of other people involved. I don't feel like there was just 2. I feel like this was a whole gang of people, kind of. But they, again, were trying to get into some sort of savings account. These people play like games or something, or gambling games, something about an arcade. I don't know. I also was getting, they were crafting a plan in the past, something about blackmail, like I said. And they're also like watching this camera, and they were like making fun of him, making jokes about him as they're watching something on camera. I even pulled the card last night, one of the little cards that said watching with a hidden camera, so we can't get much more clear than that. Something about a closet could be significant. Also, someone here could be a teacher, or there's something about a teacher. You know, we talked about in the past finding out something about the kids. I don't know. There could be a teacher somehow involved. This person, these karmics are also getting impatient about needing money for something, because they, I mean, obviously if they're going to a homeless shelter, they can't afford their rent anymore. Also, this masculine is getting assistance by an authority figure right now, but is still a little bit afraid of being exposed. Like, that's just, I mean, it makes sense if someone has your photos. Also, I was getting that he cries when he thinks of you, Divine Feminine. He's very emotional about you right now. But again, he feels like it's time for him to be brave, time for him to take action. There's a bunch of times where he's went to text or call you, and then he doesn't do it. He like goes back on it. So I feel like one of these times he will actually do it, especially once this is all figured out. He will reach out to you. He just obviously didn't want to when this was all going on. But it was also anxiety. It's not just the situation. It's also him just being anxious about reaching out to you as well. But I feel like that's part of his awakening, is getting through that. I also was getting a message about a shareholder again that could be significant in this situation. I told you guys about Las Vegas. Something could happen there. Something with a gun. Boots could be significant. I kept getting that, or someone wears a lot of boots. I don't know. Something about abuse. Again, this is related to Las Vegas. Someone saying I didn't do it, about an attack. Someone ended up in the hospital. Addictions, cocaine. Something about a family business. Someone is fired from their job, or will be if they haven't been yet. What else? These people also, one time when they were watching on the camera, I feel like they heard something about a ring and that freaked them out. A masculine talking about like getting a ring or something for divine feminine. What else? Yeah, these people are going to be caught. I said, like, he feels a lot of relief when the police do get involved. Obviously it makes sense, like the police tell him, you know, that we'll figure this out. I feel like that's very relieving for him to hear. I also was getting stuff about credit card fraud. Like I told you guys, these people like changed their names, forged signatures, did weird stuff like that. They're going to be facing jail time. I also was getting a weird message I heard randomly last night. I heard fridge monitor screen is where I put the camera. So there could be something on the fridge, like a magnet or something with a camera in it. I don't know. Or something with the fridge. We talked about the fridge being significant for so long, so maybe that's why. I also heard Blendtopia, which makes sense back to when I told you guys someone's drinking Dole smoothies. Someone got a subscription to Blendtopia, which if you're homeless, I don't really understand why you would be doing that. But I got that message very clearly. This could, maybe it's a masculine, but like someone got a subscription for smoothies with Blendtopia. But yeah, okay. Someone here also could have been this masculine's old boss, or been someone's old boss. Like they were fired though, or let go from the business. I don't know. They could have been like a manager of someone or something, or someone was the other person's manager. Like they worked together. We talked about this. Like the masculine could have worked with these people before. Yeah, also I'm getting this masculine is going home. I kept getting messages about going home, like coming home, going home. So he could be returning to a place that he calls home, you know, or again, like I always say, or he just feels like home with you, divine feminine. I also told you guys these people have their camera footage cut off or something. I'm getting that like they can no longer see messages anymore or something like that. And then I also heard this song. It's like, sugar, we're going down. Like, it's something about they're going down. I told you guys I was getting that message last night. It was so funny. Like, I don't know what it was last night. I just kept being like, bye, bye-bye, you're done. I feel like that is the energy that Spirit's in. They're just like, these people are going down. We are done with them at this point. So I feel like Spirit already knows. Like, Spirit's like, yeah, we're just going to watch this play out. We're going to grab our own popcorn and watch the movie because we already know the ending. Something like that. Okay, and then, yes, I told you Casa Libre, also LaGuardia Airport. I also heard someone could have lung disease. That could be the other thing, which if someone's a smoker, that would make a lot of sense. I did say cancer as well. I don't know, but that could definitely be one of the karmic people here. Also, one of the karmics, or someone here is eating a lot of like something pumpkin, like pumpkin seeds, or again, someone mentioned in the comments pumpkin spice latte. Maybe that's the case, but something about pumpkin. I also was hearing something about like makeup. I was hearing Maybelline and then falsies, like mascara. Something about severance pay. Someone here could be Filipino. I also heard New Hudson, whatever that is. I heard reverence as well, which is to have like a deep, profound, I feel, respect for someone. And that's how I feel a masculine feels about you, divine feminine, and maybe how you feel about him as well. I also was hearing Paraguay randomly, something about, again, a fridge magnet. I heard frog magnet. I don't know if that's even important. I mean, I was really tired last night, but yeah, fridge magnet could be significant. I also heard Hanson or hands-on, something like that. And then I also heard Round River Bend. That reminds me of that song when it's like, just around the river bend. So something's just about to happen. And I also heard flagship, which makes me think of like, isn't that when people say like a new business idea or something? It's like a flagship business. I don't know. Anyways, I think that's all the messages for right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. This is really exciting. Basically, everything is kind of like coming together, and yeah, I'm really glad we figured out all the specific details. It makes a lot more sense now. So anyways, thank you guys again. Please like, comment, subscribe, join membership if you like to. We'll likely do some channel messages because the ones I shared was just like from me falling asleep last night and I kept hearing things, but I'll actually listen today and get some more messages that may be helpful to you. So again, join if this reading resonates. It's the link in the description box. And if you guys ever want to donate to the channel, it's just the PayPal link again in the description box, or Amazon wishlist, or the super stickers in the chat as well. And thank you so much to the person that donated the little mini deck. That's actually what we're using today. It's so cute. And then also the catnip spray. Butterscotch was just going nuts earlier. I wish I could have got her on camera. She was like rolling around with her little toy. So thanks again. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye.